So for my restoration project, I decided to look more into Joseph Smith because I've heard typical answers of why he was chosen, but I wanted to just kind of know for myself, like specifically, why a 14-year-old boy was chosen, and I don't know if he was just special or if I could have worked with someone else or if it was just his timing and that's why he was there. Like, was it tailored around him? Was it not? I don't know. So I did a bunch of research through scriptures and articles about him, and even through some library resources. And basically I found that even when he was younger and had no insinuation of what would become of his life or becoming a religious figure, he was just very conscious of God's presence. He had surgery on his leg. I'm sure some people have heard of that. And he didn't drink alcohol for the anesthesia. He wasn't restrained down. He just said, God will help me through it. And he had a limp the rest of his life, and that took a toll on him, but he was really sick, but he was like, God will help me through it. And he was super young. And I don't know, it just seemed like people would always say, oh, he was chosen just because he was asking about what religion to join, and oh, seek and he shall receive, knock and it shall be answered, and so that came true. But I thought there was more to it. Well, I believe that it was on purpose that he didn't have much education and that he was young because he could be moldable, kind of like clay. So I made a sculpture out of clay, and I'll show you in a second. But he could learn, kind of restart, but correctly, and just be molded towards that. And everyone knows there's no way he could have made this stuff up. He barely had any education. That's a factual point that has helped, for a lot of historians and questioning people. He was humble as well. His beginnings of being his father not having much success in any area, he was very humble, and that helped as well, so he could really be in tune with it. And he didn't feel like he had much to lose. He didn't have some title to lose or some reputation from his parents. He just he was kind of the perfect person for this. Well, maybe not perfect in some aspects. Nobody's perfect, but when you list all the things about him, you can see that why he was good for this. And I feel like that really helped me with outcomes. It checked off every box for the outcomes. The only one I was a little iffy on was evaluating the sources, because I don't know. So I made this sculpture. It's just of Joseph Smith. I don't know if you can see that. It took an hour and a half to do. It doesn't really capture everything about him, and my air just turned on, so it's loud, but it's Joseph Smith. He's a blank slate. He's pure in God's eyes. He was moldable. His eyes, there you can see there's no detailing in his eyes, because his eyes were opened in a way that we can never understand, and therefore we cannot begin to imagine what it would look like inside his mind. Yes. So that's my sculpture. That's my project. And I believe it worked very well, with not only to complete the project and the outcome, but helped me learn more, which is good. And so, yes, I did this. That's my project. Thank you. Sorry it's kind of late. I was flying home today. Yep. I hope that this video submits. Otherwise, I'll have to redo it again. But yes, very good. I think I did well. I hope you guys think I did well as well. And yeah, bye.